So for my returning subscribers, do you guys see anything different? I'll give you guys one hint. So yes, obviously the title gave it away and thumbnail, but your girl got her lips done. If you are new here, welcome. I am here to tell you guys all about my lip injection experience, spill the tea, tell you if it's worth it, the pain, the cost, all of it. So just go ahead and jump right into it. I vlogged a little bit the day that I got them done, and I have some footage of me getting it done. So if you're a little queasy to like needles and stuff like that, I'm showing it all. So just, you know, have a little viewer's discretion with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that, and then after that I'm gonna come back and tell you guys a little bit more in depth about the aftermath of me getting my lips done. So let's get started. All right, so I'm on my way now to the appointment. Well, it's not really an appointment, it's the Botox party. So I don't really know how none of this works. I've never been to one before, but it should be pretty interesting. They're gonna have like wine and little appetizers and stuff, so it should be pretty interesting. I'm really excited. I have this from my sunglasses. I wasn't really nervous until now. Now I'm a little nervous. I know it doesn't hurt that bad, but it's still kind of like, I don't like pain. But what's the worst that can happen? You know, my lips fall off. No biggie, I'll just buy new ones. But we're on our way now, probably about 20 minutes away, and we'll see you guys when we get there.
You'll still have to drive back to my work. Where's she going now? Bathroom? Okay, she's over here. It's not that bad. The thing I didn't want to get was it's just Saturday. I feel pretty better anyway. Just like hang out with yeah, and just really like and not to worry about it. Did you get like that on Friday? No, yeah, you're not worried about it. My bottom was fine before my upper. But you're not here? You are? Yeah. Do something else. Do something else. Do something with mom. Because they didn't even invite you. But anyway, it's fine. If you don't, I get it. It's fine. But if we do something else, I'll do it. I don't think she's... Oh my god, Paul, are you putting us on YouTube channel?
Yes.
I love it. Are you going to tag the salon?
Yes.
Yes, girl. She's like a YouTube blogger. Oh, really? Yeah, that's awesome. She's awesome. She's but it doesn't, I don't think she's saying it's my fault. She's just saying I'm the only person.
You're not numbing the bottom straight.
Yeah.
On the bottom, but
you already told me.
Just the top lip non-filling it.
Real still. Yeah, very. She was just like point blank, you know. I'm not talking to the point saying like, no, that's fine. Saying that we emailed. Yeah, but not. I would like that.
so nothing that you really have to do. They're gonna swell.
That was my
You're at first you're like, okay, this is swelling, right? And then they're gonna be like, love it, and then you want that to stay. You don't need to massage or anything. Swelling can happen unevenly, right? So like you can swell unevenly for like the first 5 to 7 days. That's how people don't love them for the first 7 to 7 days. That's
not reality.
You're gonna like hate the swelling, so like just wait 5 to 7 days until they kind of fully settle, and you can make the decision of how you feel. I want to be like, if you're like, you feel something's wrong or whatever, just come into the office and figure it out.
And why don't we just do Saturday?
Alright guys, now I am all done. Obviously they are stupid swollen and crazy, but I kind of like them. I feel like once I have makeup done and everything all together, it'll look perfect. They said I could put on makeup in about 3 hours, but I'm probably not gonna wear it till either later today or tomorrow, if I even do it tomorrow. Not really in a rush for that, but that's kind of what they told me. Obviously they kind of broke it down to me that they're gonna be super swollen today, and probably over the next not 4 days, but like maybe over the next week they're gonna be swollen, and right now they're super numb. What I like, I know some doctors they put like a numbing cream on before they do it. With this one, it didn't have a numbing cream beforehand, but it has lidocaine in the injection, so what you really feel is like that first pinch, and then it kind of turns numb after that, so you don't feel every other pinch after that. And so I just felt like one on this side, one on this side, and then on the bottom, one on each side. And then when she did the middle one, all of that was already numb, so I didn't feel it. Super swollen. I would definitely say the under eye filler felt a lot more like weird. I felt it a lot more than this one. This just felt like a quick pinch and then that's it. I know people say it hurts, but it was definitely tolerable, and I don't think it hurt that much. My lips are extremely numb right now, so it's kind of weird to talk. When I smile and everything, I don't feel them right now, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick update that everything went perfect. I love them. Obviously, once the swelling goes down, it's gonna look a lot more natural and not as red, and yeah. But the whole process was great, super easy, super quick, and not painful. And this champ, thank you so much, because he gifted this to me, so super happy. And he sat there like a champ and recorded some videos. How do you feel about them?
I love them. I mean, they're super swollen now.
Yeah.
After about a week, you know,
you can kind of see what they're gonna look
what
like.
you really wanted, so I like
more lips to kiss. All right, but yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get some food now, maybe go to the movies later. It's crazy how already it's only been probably like close to 3 hours. I'll say it's like 3 hours, and they've gone down tremendously since, you know, they first got, especially like the redness. So we just finished eating at California Pizza Kitchen. It was so good. This is first time. What did you think?
it was good.
I loved it. So eating was a little rough, to say the least. I couldn't really like open my, it just felt weird like trying to like take big bites, so I probably looked weird eating. And then it didn't a weird feeling. It wasn't so much painful. And then I realized that I can't really like, I can't do it right now, but hey, can you like rub your lips together? Yeah, like,
How?
yeah, like together, like squeeze them. No, rub them. Like, yeah, I can't. I can't do that at all. You probably look so stupid. I can't do that right now. It hurts my top lip. My bottom lip, like, since they didn't put that much filler in it, it doesn't really, there's not much going on there, but my top one is very filled. So it's restricted movement for right now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna, in a couple days, it's gonna be back to normal, but that's just kind of what I'm feeling right now. I'll probably check in with you guys tomorrow or some other day to kind of give you an update on how they turned out. All right guys, so it's been a couple days now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give you all of the tea. I kind of wanted to wait a little bit longer, just to really at least like a week or two, but so many people on my IG have been asking for this video because they're very interested in lip fillers. So it's like, you know what, if any like major updates happen, then I'll just make another video, but let me at least get this one out. I guess let's start with the whole procedure. So it honestly did not hurt as bad as I thought it was. It's because I've spoken to other people that have had their lip done and they're like, yeah, it's pretty painful, blah blah. Like, I don't know, maybe I just have a high pain tolerance, but to me it wasn't bad at all. And I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. If I did, I'm sorry, I'm gonna mention it again. But you know, the filler, I guess filler itself and the syringe had lidocaine in it. So what that did is, obviously the first poke I'm gonna feel all of it. So I felt the first poke here, and I felt the first poke here, and then I felt one on my bottom side. And honestly, it just feels like a pinch, like a quick pinch, and then that's it. It doesn't really linger or nothing. It's just if somebody was to pinch you, and that's it. So I felt that, and then the lidocaine just kind of took over my lips. So every single like puncture after that, I didn't feel at all, like nothing. Now after that, obviously they were extremely swollen. Basically the procedure, the little phases that you go through with lip injections is, you know, the first like day or like right after, you're just like, oh my god, I went too much, I should have blah blah blah, you know, maybe did a half syringe, whatever the case may be, then obviously the next couple days you're still going to be very swollen, and then it starts to go down gradually, and you're going to really fall in love with, it's what they told me, like, you're going to fall in love with the swollen look, and you're going to wish, like, you could stay like that, but, you know, they are going to go down a little bit, and then if anything, you know, I could just go back for more. I love them right now how they are. Like, this is exactly what I wanted. The only issue is that this is day what? It's Wednesday and I've got them done on Sunday. So it's been a couple days. So I could technically still be in the swollen phase, even though they have gone down tremendously since, you know, that first day. So I really hope they don't go down too much because I love them now. But there is, you know, there's a possibility. So yeah, that first day they were super swollen, kind of weird. It felt like, you know, it wasn't even a part of my body. Like, it just felt so weird. I couldn't drink out of straws. Like, and even when I was like, it's funny, we went to eat right after at California Pizza Kitchen, and I couldn't drink out of straw. So like, I had to like get the glass and drink out of it, but my lips were numb, so like the water just started running down my mouth. So it's a struggle. So I suggest maybe not go eat in public right after you get them done. Now later that night is kind of when obviously the lidocaine started wearing off, and out of the whole experience, that first night was probably the worst out of everything. And it wasn't even that bad, but it was pretty uncomfortable. Obviously, since the lidocaine wore off, I started to feel the soreness from where the punctures happened. I started to bruise, which, I mean, it's normal, but it was nothing bad. So I was like, oh, I got lucky, nothing crazy. But little did I know the next day it was gonna be crazy. But that night, I couldn't fall asleep. Like, it was just really uncomfortable. I couldn't sleep on my side because, you know, it kind of tugs, like this kind of tugs the pillow. I don't know if I'm making sense, but you know, it just, and then that kind of pulled my lips a little bit, and it just, I was in so much pain that night. They did give me like a little ice pack, and I put that at nighttime, and it kind of helped, but it was just all around. I wouldn't really say it's so much painful. It was just really uncomfortable and really hard for me to fall asleep. So I eventually did, but I would say that first night was a little rough, just with the pain. And I'm not saying that to scare anybody, because it's really not that bad, but I want to be as transparent as possible. Then the next day, they were so swollen. They looked crazy, and I had to go to work, and I'm like, ugh, what am I gonna do? The bruising was so bad. I mean, it's normal, but it was pretty intense on my upper lip. Luckily, I didn't get any bruising on my lower lip. They were definitely more swollen than the day before, like right after I had got them done, or even that night. I don't know what happened overnight, but... And then Tuesday, obviously still swollen, but the swollen definitely went down. The bruising was still there. Yesterday was the first day that I really saw my lips, and I was like, wow, this is exactly what I wanted. I love my lips. So, yeah, the bruising is still here. It's kind of fading away now. Now that it's Thursday, the bruising is kind of going away. Now it's Thursday, and they basically look the same as yesterday, which is good. No more going down. I mean, I'm sure they'll still probably go down a little bit, but at least it's not as a gradual, I guess, decrease in soreness as the first 3 days. So yeah, that has basically been my recovery process so far. Now let's talk about the actual, like, I guess, procedure itself and what I had done. So I don't really know how it would work if I went to the actual clinic, because like I said, I went to a Botox, and I forgot what it was called. It was basically like a Botox party, and there was wine and little snacks, and you know, all these girls came in that go to that hair salon or are friends with the owner and the hairstylist. And honestly, it was such a blast. I don't remember getting the name of the girl that did my lips, but I will put somewhere on the screen the clinic that was actually providing the Botox and the filler and all that stuff for the party. They were just so professional and such sweethearts and just very informative. She made me feel at ease, and she gave me all the information that I needed. You know, she was talking to me throughout the whole thing, so, you know, I wasn't even really thinking about it, and it was a good time. And I got a full syringe of, I should have really paid more attention. She told me it's Vivella, I want to say Ultra, or I don't even know. I just remember it was Bovella something, which I think is part of Juvederm, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure. So I'm sorry that I don't have that information for you guys. But for one full syringe, I paid $5.75, which I think they had a discounted rate for the party. So I'm not too sure how it would be if you actually just went to the actual clinic and get it done. It shouldn't be that much more. It might be maybe like $50 more, maybe to $100 max, I'm assuming, because that's typically the price of, you know, anywhere from $5.50 to I think like $6.75. It's like the average price depending on what type of filler you're using. So here I'm going to be posting some before and after pictures. As you can see, obviously my lips were a decent size before, but I just wanted a little extra oomph, you know, especially now that it's summertime. I'm about to go on vacation, and yeah, just for funsies. So that's pretty much all for this video. Like I said, if there's any major changes that come up, I will go ahead and make another video. If there's any questions that I didn't answer, go ahead and leave them down below and I'll answer them to the best of my knowledge. I really hope you guys found this video helpful and insightful. A friend that wants to get their lips done, go ahead and share this video with them. You never know, it might help them as well. And that's pretty much it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.